sea. It was boiling around the sea. It was boiling all on the day. So I ran to the Lord. I said, Lord, hide me. Please hide me. Please help me all on that day. He said, child, where were you when you ought to have been praying? Said, Lord, Lord, go. Give me praying, Lord, Lord. Give me praying, Lord, Lord.
Go, Weasel, go. Don't call me Weasel.
All on that day. Said, a man, you ought to be praying. Ought to be praying, said a man.
That don't look like 400 grand.
That's because it bloody ain't. 62 grand.
That's it. It ain't enough.
No, it ain't enough.
You said there'd be 400 grand.
I know. Check it again, Bruce.
Counted it twice. What do you think? I've got some on my bloody sleeves.
All right. How much we getting?
Minus costs, minus drinks for the chaps who helped us, minus 22 grand for the next job setup. Equal shares, about 4 grand each.
4 grand. All that risk, all that planning for 4 poxy grand.
Ain't a lot, is it?
This was supposed to be the big one. Look at it. How long's that going to last us?
Well, we'll do better next time.
What we got now, huh? All the stupid bloody expenses. I mean, the costumes, the wheels, the stupid bloody moustaches.
When to plan?
4 grand each, Bruce.
It was your tip-off, Charlie.
Yeah. Well, someone's grass, then.
Stop looking for shadows. We did our job, we were just unlucky.
Every time?
No, mate. Not every time. I won't let it.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. Little baby. And the living is easy. The fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby.
I'm hungry for the next job, Chaz.
You're always bloody hungry. You need to lie low for a bit, let things cool off.
We were so close. Next job, we go bigger.
No, I'm just going to alert the old Bill, right?
What do you want to be, mate? A low-level thief all your life?
I'm a reputable greengrocer, yeah?
You got a dream, Chaz. Dream big. My dad always said, whatever you do, make sure you're the best. Next one, we make our mark.
You don't half think a lot of yourself, Bruce.
Look around this place. Most people here, They were born to this. Money on tap, place in the establishment. We're as good as anyone here.
Better.
We grafted our way here tonight, Chaz.
Don't get a taste for it, yeah? This airport cash, yeah? Ain't gonna last long.
In the fancy wine, who's gonna pay the chime? That's why I like you fine, I like you poor, and I put your money on the line, 'cause who's gonna pay?
What about that airport raid, then?
Yeah, I think I read about that. Good luck to him, I suppose.
Mind. He barely got away with loose change. He must have been sick when they opened up the box. Imagine their faces.
Well, 60 grand, though. 20 minutes work.
Whoever planned it didn't get it quite right, though, did he? Beyond his capabilities, I'd say. A couple of schoolboy mistakes.
Is that right?
So now, we'll be on him like a shadow.
We?
Rudemy. Frank Williams. Detective Inspector 5 Squad. You having a good night?
Celebration. Good week in the antiques game. Treating my wife.
Good man. Family's important. Seen too many family men end up in Wandsworth or Parkhurst. Even put some of them there myself. You were in Wandsworth, weren't you, Reynolds?
Mistaken identity. Twice.
Enjoy your night, but don't get carried away, eh?
Give my regards to your boss at the flying squad, Mr. Butler, isn't it?
Tommy Butler doesn't even know who you are, son.
Not yet.
You're not Raffles, lad. You never will be. Stay in your box.
They make me laugh, your mates. They are funny.
That's one word for them. Never felt like I belonged anywhere till I met them. Tried the church, the army. When I met them, it was like finding a family.
We're your family, right here.
Brothers in arms, then. That's what they are.
Must have been expensive tonight. For you and your brothers.
Don't you worry about that.
You'd tell me if we ever got in trouble, wouldn't you?
I'm not in trouble.
You would though, wouldn't you? You're a dad now. Nick's gonna need you around.
I want to make him proud of his old man.
Don't do anything daft. You tell your mates and all.
I'll do what I say.
Chaps. Brian Field, Charlie Wilson.
Pleasure.
Brian's a solicitor's clerk. His firm's been very helpful to me.
It's good to meet you.
Likewise.
And this is Roy James.
I've seen you drive, Mr. James, out in the racing circuit. Rising star you are, very impressive indeed. It's an honour to shake you by the hand, sir.
All right, don't go overboard. He won't get his head through the door.
See why you like him. Good judgment.
So what was it you wanted to talk about, Mr. Field?
Well, not to assume anything, gentlemen, but I've got a business acquaintance who might like a little chat with you. He's looking for a group of professionals.
What kind of business acquaintance?
There's an overnight mail train from Glasgow to London Euston. At the front is the HVP coach.
HVP.
High value package.
And what's in a high-value package?
Used banknotes. Surplus cash from the Scottish banks.
Keep going.
The Scottish banks send all the cash that's surplus to their requirements back down to London on the train. Along the way, any surplus cash from towns on the train's route is also collected.
What? Every night?
Uh-huh. Leaves Glasgow at 6:50 p.m, 7 stops along the way, gets into Euston at 4 a.m. The HVP coach is the second coach from the diesel engine.
How many men on board?
And the HVP coach? 5. Post office workers sorting the mail.
And what about the rest of the train?
70 or so. But no one in the first carriage. That's just parcels.
How many bags on board the HVP coach?
By the time it leaves Rugby, which is the last stop before it gets to Euston, around 60 or 70 bags.
How much?
Don't know. Rough guess. Could be 1 million. After a bank holiday, maybe more.
See what I mean?
Bloody hell.
Been running 125 years.
No one's thought of knocking it off before now.
They didn't have the Ulsterman, did they?
How many coppers?
That's the beauty. None. No transport police, no security guards.
Kidding me, nobody.
Yeah, now he's getting the glint.
What, nobody at all?
It's Her Majesty's mail, mate. Nobody'd have the nerve. That's how they all see it.
Even without police, still 75 men on board.
Only 5 on the HVP coach.
Yeah, but the other 70 aren't going to just sit there twiddling their thumbs while we have it away with these notes.
No, he fixed it so that they don't notice, Charlie.
Well, won't notice. All they've got to do is look out the window.
No, Gordon's right. We can sort that.
Don't say you're on the hook.
Big dreams, Chaz. Oh, you got fancy, haven't you? The post office? One in the eye for all the old duffers running this country.
What, is that what you think this is about?
It's about getting the life you want. No, not want, deserve. Setting yourself up for good. House where you like, private schools for your girls. No more fruit and veg at 5 in the morning.
You'd never have to look a potato in the eye again, mate.
First up, where can we best get at these bags of cash?
But can't be Euston. There's Old Bill, railway and post office workers.
The Ulsterman said we could set up an ambush at one of the stations earlier on the route.
What, and miss out on half the bread? I don't think so. We go all in on this.
What about as it's slowing down on its way into Euston?
Won't work. Houses overlooking the track. All it takes is someone looking out of a window in front of the Old Bill. It needs to be before the city, but after the final stop, so all the bags are on.
What? So stretch track somewhere between Rugby and central London.
Yeah. But deserted. So we got room to work.
Say we find that, How do we stop the train?
Communication call.
It's not a passenger train, Buster. I mean, how do we get on it to pull it?
Sleeper, then. Anyone with half a bit of sense can lay a sleeper across the line.
Too obvious. We don't want the driver and the crew latching on too quick. It's got to be subtler than that. How does a train stop normally?
A station or a signal.
Signal. Anyone know how to fix a signal?
I'm all for dreaming big, chaps. But we ain't got the expertise.
What? So we fall at the first. Best tip in years. If we can't do it, we find a fella who can. Someone must have the know-how.
There is a florist in Brighton. Word is you're part of the firm doing the Brighton line.
Tommy? Gentleman here saying something about us knocking off the Brighton line.
Did he? No, I wonder why he'd say something like that.
Everyone is, mate. You want to watch it? Loose lips sink ships. Point is, do you know how to stop a train on a track?
Why would you be asking?
A friend of mine had a little tip-off. Money spinner, maybe.
Tip from where?
Inside information. Train with sacks of cash on it in the hundreds.
What's that got to do with us?
We're looking for an expert train stopper. Heard maybe that was you.
Little fella on the inside. Say how much there was in each of the sacks.
Said he didn't know.
Sorry? Might be genuine. Fakers promise exact amounts.
What do you think? Just stop the train. There'll be a drink in it for you.
I could certainly stop it for you. But our firm would have to be part of the job. Isn't that right, Tommy?
Oh, yes, Roger. Definitely. But I hope you told him where to stick it.
Said I'd let him know. He's an expert. Specialist knowledge don't come cheap.
How many is he talking about? How big's the firm?
Hold on. We ain't agreeing, Bruce.
Roger, Tommy, Bob Welsh and one other.
4 of them.
What do you think?
Bigger the firm, smaller our share, right?
It's £1 million. There's enough to go around.
More people in on it, the more chance of word leaking out.
It's a solid firm. Roger put it together himself.
3 things. First, there's 70 blokes on that train outside the HVP coach. We'll need to bring in muscle, whatever happens, in case things go boss-eyed. Second, if there's as many bags of cash as the Ulsterman's suggesting, we'll need extra hands to get them all off the train and onto a lorry. We ain't gonna have that much time. Third, without Roger, we can't stop the bloody train in the first place. So it doesn't matter if there's 4 or 4 dozen of us. That train's gonna go speeding past, whizzing all them notes out of reach. Now, all those in favour?
Here we go, gents. Oh,
Lovely, Buster. Any more biscuits?
what happened to the last lot? Next time we're having a kitty, because otherwise I'll be skinned.
So, meeting of the firms. Welcome. Any opening comments?
There's something I'd like to say, Bruce.
Go on then, Chaz.
And just to be clear, I'll do any grass that costs me my liberty. As far as I'm concerned, a grass is a Judas. Should have been drowned at birth.
Right. Thank you, Charlie. OK. We need to agree on the right spot for the grab. Gordon?
Right, I've been with the route on a train from Euston to Rugby. Buster, Tommy here. They went to case a few possibilities.
We followed the track. Berkhamsted, Boxmoor, Kings Langley, Watford. We looked for near to London, away from inhabited buildings, with a set of signals and access to a road. A couple of days it took, but we reckon we got somewhere. Now, take a look at it. And the bridge here indicated as Bridge 127. We figure that that would be a sensible place from which to remove the bags from the train.
Nearest property is a farm, 1/4 mile down the lane. Here it is. Bridge 127. Bardigo Bridge.
Shall we?
So this is the main signal. 4 signals, 3/4 of a mile on from here. That's good. We're going to need both.
So what do you reckon? This a place?
I can definitely stop the train here, but you're going to have to move it forward to the bridge to unload all the sacks.
What, the whole train?
No, you uncouple the engine and the HVP from the rest of the train, and you move that on 1/2 a mile to the bridge and unload it all there. Leave the rest of the train here.
Right. Of course, yeah. Uncouple it, move it forward. No problem.
You sure? Your side can sort that?
Yeah, of course. So, when's this train due? Bang on.
That's our baby.
It's a good thing about lifting from trains. It's always a timetable.
So, that's the dwarf signal?
That's right. Dwarf signal's always stationed before the main signal. If it's shining amber, the driver knows to slow down, but there's a stop signal up ahead.
Like traffic lights?
Yeah, exactly. You married, Bruce?
I am, yeah.
Miserable old game, isn't it?
So you'll rig this and the main signal further up the track?
Yeah, I won't be able to do both on the night. It takes too long to get from one to the other. If something fails or goes wrong with one, then the whole night's over.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just get my brother-in-law John to do it. He's my lucky charm. You just show me how to rig it.
Swear to secrecy, though, Bruce. Yeah? Ring of silence. Took me a long time to work this up. I don't want others nicking my MO.
Of course. Roger. Roger. Mate, your secret will go no further. I promise.
Connect the batteries to the bulb, to the lamp, and the amber light comes on.
Got it? The green light's still on?
Of course it is. That's a real signal.
So how do we knock it off?
See?
Well, that's it. A light bulb and a black glove?
Yes.
I thought it was going to be all technical. You said it... It's just common sense, Roger. Anyone could have thought of that.
Yeah, but they didn't, did they? I did. Anyone can be complicated. Simplicity, that's hard.
A glove. That's it. That's his secret.
Says he read it in a library book.
Why didn't we have that book? If we just used our loads, we needn't have brought in another firm.
Well, at least the glove ain't going to go wrong. Anyway, we've got a small problem. I promised Roger we'll uncouple the engine from the other carriages and drive it forward.
What'd you do that for?
I couldn't look like we didn't know we were doing, could I?
How are we going to shift the train?
I'm working on it. I've got Roy down at Euston pretending he's a teacher and asking how it all works. How's your mate Brian Field getting on with the stoke?
Coming along.
Ah, Mrs. Rickson, we've arranged an appointment through Midland Marts to view the property. This is Mr. Field, a prospective purchaser. Would you mind awfully if we took a look around? We won't take up too much of your valuable time. Very much obliged. Lovely. 27 miles west of Rydergo Bridge on the other side of Aylesbury. Nearest village is Brill. Main house, outbuildings, plenty of room for vehicles. The place itself is not visible from the main road, and there's only a dirt track in. Now, it's bugger all to look at, but it's perfect for this. And it's not on any ordnance survey maps.
Yeah, told you it was good.
How do we do it?
Mr. Wheater, my boss, will do the paperwork. Leonard Field, no relation, will be the front man. 10% deposit of £555 to secure vacant possession, and the rest we'll make payable sometime later in the year.
By which time will be longer.
Exactly. Now, after we get out, who handles the clean-up?
That's where Billy here comes in. You'll burn the farm down as soon as we're all gone.
I trust you've done this sort of thing before.
Billy's a safe blower. Best in the business.
With all due respects, Mr. Reynolds, this is a bit bigger than a safe.
I know. Something big to really get my teeth into. I love blowing things up.
Let me have those deposit funds as soon as you can. Gentlemen.
Well?
Is he reliable?
He's got me out of a few corners.
Don't like him.
Don't have to like him, Bruce. But he will get it done. Now, about driving that train. Roger Caudry ain't the only one who reads books.
Tommy and the train ride?
That's right.
What's a kid's book?
It's got pictures. Right, this here, I reckon that's the brake.
This must be the dead handle.
Now what?
You're the one who's got the book. So what does your mate Tommy do? He push something.
That's better. That is better. Hold up. Yeah. You think anyone heard?
It's a train yard, isn't it? There's train noises.
When you're ready, driver goody. Ease her away.
Hey, we're moving. Of course we are. I'm a train driver, aren't I?
Watch you don't bump into anything.
Oh, this is a bit of me, this. I've always fancied this. Ever since I was a kid. It's a dream come true, mate. I wish my mum could see me now.
What? See you nicking it? Reckon you can start it up again?
Of course I can. It's easy, innit?
Then we're in business. Nice work, driver goody.
My pleasure, Assistant Driver Reynolds. My pleasure.
Hey, you can stop her now. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought that was the brake.
Well, you just made it go faster.
Which one's the brake here?
You read the book.
I can't remember what one the brake is. Hold on.
Stop the train.
I'm trying.
Go then, stop the bleeding train.
I'm bloody trying. Bloody hell! Jump, Bruce! Colour!
Gordon! You bastard!
Have a look. It's a runaway train. Idiot.
There's nothing in the newspapers about it.
Perhaps they thought it was just kids mucking about.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't be far wrong, would they? Nope. So where does this leave us?
Up the Swanee. If we can't drive the train ourselves and we can't find a driver, we're going to have to bank on persuading the driver on board the train to do as we tell him.
See how that goes. Drive it or kill you. Go on, kill me. Stalemate. Right. Clock's ticking down, Bruce.
Everyone can be persuaded. Just shove newspaper up his trouser legs and set fire to it.
God's sake, bastard.
Oh, he'll soon make up his mind then.
What's the matter with you lot? Have you hurt yourselves? We're trying to pull this off, and all you've got are these bloody ridiculous, stupid. You with your trouser burning, you with your fairy tale train manuals, and you...
Don't have a pop at me because you're on the ropes, all right? You're the planner. I'm just treasurer.
Who got you Roger Caldry?
And who bought the Ulsterman's tip-up in the first place?
Oh, like one thing each. We're within touching distance of £1 million, showing the whole world what we can do. You're standing around here like lemons, doing nothing, expecting me to solve all the big problems.
And you ain't doing much of a job of it right now. What's the matter? Too big for you, this one?
Said he'd be waiting for us up there. Oh, nearly give me the fright of my life there, gents.
What's in the bag, sir?
Just tools. Off to work, that's all.
What is it you do exactly, sir?
You all right, mate? Quiet tonight.
A few problems. Mate of mine, Billy Still, got pulled by the law yesterday.
Ouch.
Trying to take my mind off it. Yeah. Good seeing you again, Breezy.
You too, Breezy. I hate to ask, but you don't have anything on, do you? Only I could do with 500, just to see me right.
No, mate, sorry. And all my cash is tied up in something right now.
What, a job?
Maybe.
Well, you got any space on it?
Sorry, Ron. It's not for you, this one.
Huh?
Not unless you can drive a train.
No, I can't drive a train, but I might know someone who can. Now you mention it.
No, Biggsy, listen. Don't mess me about. I know you want a job, but...
No, straight up. When I came out a few years back, I was working for Burdett, the builders. Now, we did a lot up at British Industrial Sand. They employed old train drivers to shunt the stuff around. I got to know a couple of them. There's this one fella called Alf. He's as good as gold.
Do you think he'd ever do something dodgy?
This is marvellous. Very impressive.
Don't touch anything out.
All right, gents, are we ready?
So what's the cover then, Bruce?
There's an army base at Bicester. We wear army clobber with divisional insignia on the vehicles. People are used to seeing convoys on those back roads. We're just an elite unit on nighttime manoeuvres.
You do love a costume.
Hey, we're taking on the establishment. Use the enemy's armour against them. In army get-up, we can assert authority over whoever we like, including any local bobbies. Now, on the night itself, there's only one train running through. And once it's stopped, we've got 15 minutes to get all the bags off and loaded onto the lorry.
We're getting tooled up.
Koshes only, no guns.
You sure? Big job like this?
You take a gun, you might end up using it. We're just there for the money. Now, everyone knows what everyone else is doing.
We're going to lie low at the farm for a couple of days, a week at the outside. We've got enough supplies to last us. We let the heat die down and then make our way home.
I still don't understand why we need the farm. I can drive us back to London in 40 minutes, probably less.
See, the moment those alarms go off, it's going to be roadblocks all the way back.
I'll have us back before that. And who's going to take care of the farm now Billy Steele's been nicked?
That'll be me, Mr. James.
You're a solicitor's clerk. What do you know about burning farms?
I've got a contact. A gentleman I know does a lot of professional cleaning.
And you get a bigger whack of the takings.
Look, we're going to the farm. It's decided. Now listen to me. You're all here because you bring something. Because we trust you. You're all responsible for your own arrangements getting home, and whatever you do after, I don't want to know. Get yourself a good alibi. Right. Any more questions?
Yeah, when are you going to stop using that blackboard? It's like being back at school.
Security's the name of the game here, boys. Remember what they said in the war? Be like Dad, keep mum. Now, go off, give your wives and your girlfriends a bit of attention, and I'll see you at the farm on the 6th. And be lucky, eh?
Yeah, lovely vehicles, these Land Rovers. Who does this belong to?
Dunno, Dad. We nicked it night before last on the Strand.
You nicked it? You want to be careful. You can get pinched doing things like that.
He's right, boys. You can. Charlie? All right? All right, lads, gather round. Everyone into overalls with the decorators. And remember, gloves at all times. No dabs. All right? Let's get settled in.
Hey, sorry, what's your name? Elvis Presley. Pleasure's all yours.
Yeah, I won the Formula Junior at Brands Hatch earlier this year. Don't drink horse, mate, see?
What are you doing on this, then?
You need money in the racing game. It's all about better cars. You get myself into Formula One, you're not showing what I can really do.
Yeah. Here we go, Big Z. Youngest major in the British Army. Not bad for somebody who deserted after 2 days.
I was hoping for the Air Force. I fancy myself as the next Douglas Bader, only with more legs.
Biggs, are you going to stand in front of that mirror all day?
Look at him. Do you really think he knows what he's doing?
What the hell's Gordon?
Oh. Late. Like always.
Ah, hello. I'm Wyatt.
Right.
I own the next farm along. I rented a field from the previous owner.
Right.
Are you the new owner?
No, no.
Oh.
The decorators. He's having it all done up before he moves in.
Who's the owner then?
Mr. Fielding, over in Aylesbury.
Well, when do you think he'll come up here?
No, he won't be in for a while. Best speak to him. He'll be in within a fortnight. Why don't you come back then?
All right, then. Thank you.
Cheerio. It's fine. Relax.
Like that, is it?
Double two. Old Kent Road. I'll have some of that. 60 quid. What time is it?
3 minutes later than the last time you asked.
Are we doing this tonight or not?
If we get the nod.
When's that going to be?
When we hear.
If that bloke comes back.
Why would he come back?
I don't know. But he might. Blokes come back sometimes. I hate waiting.
Really? Why have I never mentioned it?
The train comes in at 3. Don't give us much time.
Chaps. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Well, at ease, gentlemen, at ease.
Where the hell you been?
Brian Field's house, Pangbourne. Waiting for a call from the Ulsterman. Big Z?
Is it on? Are we going?
No, Bruce. It ain't on.
What?
So no go for tonight. Says we'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Well, did he say why?
No. Now, is there any grub left, please? I'm starving.
It's on.
All right, look lively. Stand by your beds. Left Glasgow at 6:50. We're on. It's now. It's tonight.
Overall's on.
Come on. Get up. Yeah. Here.
What about it?
Yeah.
Think we can do it?
Definitely.
Come on now. Oh, yeah.
Your problem is you eat all your sandwiches before rugby, and you're hungry again by Houston.
4 rolls tonight. That bank holiday gash. Oh, can't read your writing there.
All yours, Jack.
How's the back, mate?
Nothing to rub down from Sophia Loren with me sort out. Enjoy yourself.
Let's get this bugger moving, eh, son?
You turn the switch, amber light comes on. Then you use the glove. Get on with it then.
All right, Roger.
My wife's left me. No, 3 days ago. Said I was spending too much time away. I was doing this for her.
I'm going up the line. You all right?
I'm in position. Loud and clear.
Tracks, roger.
Main signal. Roger.
If the walkie-talkies fail...
Use the torches.
Understood. It's coming. This is it.
This is it.
Roger. Repeat, over.
This is it. This is it.
It's coming. It's on. It's coming. Stop it.
What's it?
Yellow signal, driver.
What are you doing, Dad?
Just a little smoke.
What, and let everyone know we're here?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Have a word with him. He thinks he's on his holidays.
Funny. What? Up a line. Green line. Why are we on red here when it's green up there? Someone's asleep on the job.
Go, Weasel. Shut up.
Nip down. Follow the signal man, would you? All right.
What's he doing? In seconds, he knows something's wrong. Right. We're gonna have to improvise.
You all right, mate? Everything all right, Paul?
Sit on him or something.
Make a noise and you're dead.
All right, mate. I'm on your side, man.
Good boy. Where you from?
Crew.
Now, when this is over, we'll send you some money.
Get it uncoupled. That's it. You're all right. You ain't badly hurt. In the cab's all right. Is he all right? Don't worry about him. Just concentrate on what you've got to do. He's been nasty to me. He's fine. All right. Yeah. Come on, come on. Come on. Why ain't he starting?
Oh, I'm waiting for the brake pressure to build.
What?
I can't get a vacuum. Only 21 inches of vacuum.
We'll have 21 inches of something in a minute.
The pressure must have gone when we uncoupled the train.
You banging on about?
I can't get the pressure.
I'll check the pipe.
Come on, you've got to move. It just takes a minute.
Come on! Get it moving!
We ain't got time for this.
Alf, come on, you've got to do this now.
Come on!
Get him out! Get him out of here! I can do it! Go and get the other driver! Ow. Shut it! Get him in! Get him! Come on. Get him! Come here now, look at me. Look at me. Now you move this train forward to where I tell you, or you'll get some more. Now move the bloody train!
They're in the system. I've got to wait till the vacuum...
See, I told you. What did I tell you?
Come on, come on!
It's right in again.
That's more like it.
Little beauty.
All right? Well done. Now, you keep doing that. No one's going to hurt you, all right?
Coming down to the marker! Slow it down!
Slow it down!
Slow it down! Slow it! Slow! Stop!
Stop the train! Stop the train!
What took you so long?
A few problems.
Listen, when this is over, we'll get your address and send you a few quid.
No.
All right. But keep your mouth shut. There's some right bastards here. We're running behind.
We know.
We've got 15 minutes.
None of you move! Stay down! All of you! Down on the floor! Stay on the floor! Don't look at me! Nobody move there! Stay there! Leave it! I'm moving! What I tell you? We're on, mate. We're on. Come. These ain't hot, baby.
Always moaning, Blue.
Come on!
That's enough! That's enough! There's only a few left! Leave them! Time's up! Come on. What? Leave them!
Move! Right. Get out of here! Right. Nobody moves for 30 minutes. We're leaving someone behind. Anyone moves, it'll be the worse for them.
Keep an eye for homing devices, lads. I don't want any unexpected guests. John, mate, put your gloves back on. That goes for everyone. If you can't find your gloves, put sticking plasters on your fingertips. It's all wedge, chaps. It's all bloody wedge.
Bruce, radio!
Sarge, it's me. You're not going to believe this. They've only gone and stolen the train.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across a meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today.
I'm off for a kip. Wake me when you finish counting.
So young.
But it might be a while.
Longer the better.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go and play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of
Bruce, wake up, mate. Come on.
How much is it?
You wouldn't tell us. So you got down here.
Well, come on in.
2,631,784.
It's all over the radio this morning. They said only 100,000 was taken.
And they say crime don't pay. Come on, Dad, let's get you up here.
Bank error in your favour. Collect £2.5 million.
Train driver Alf, here's your drink.
Is that all for me?
Well, it's 20 grand. Yeah.
Oi, come on. This knocks my 15 bob a week pension into a cocked hat, doesn't it? Hey, hope you don't think, because I couldn't manage.
Listen, you enjoy it. Yeah. Help him out.
Baby.
I think I'm going to get myself a nice little club. You know, something simple, classy. No riffraff.
Tom, mate, you are the riffraff.
We're going to take Pat and the girls around the world. Get ourselves a nice little yacht.
What do you know about sailing?
I could pay someone to teach me now, can't I?
I'm going to buy me mum a lovely little house. And for me, penthouse suite, Mayfair, with hot and cold running blondes.
Yeah, well, I reckon you boys should stick some dough on me becoming world champion. Now I can afford the best gear. I'll be on level terms with the big boys.
Squeeze and comes good, eh? Look at him.
Shut up! Quiet!
An eyewitness sighted the vehicles at around 4 a.m. this morning while walking on a back road a few miles from the site of the robbery. Talks have started between the
We can't use the trucks.
No.
We just spent half the morning making a false bottom in the big truck for the loot.
We can't risk it. So how are we going to get away with anti-transport?
Nothing's changed. We plan to stay here for a week, that's what we're going to do.
Besides, Old Bill's going to be flooded with calls now. See, there's real military vehicles around here. That's why we chose them.
Yeah, that'll keep him busy for a while. We divvy up the dough, get rid of any signs it was ever here. And let's not get twitchy every time the news comes on. All right?
They're looking for military. We're making it look like a brick van.
Police have asked Buckinghamshire residents to remain vigilant as they spoke of the likelihood of the GPO train thieves currently hiding out within a 30-mile radius of Rydigo Bridge. A senior police spokesman announced that a systematic search of farms and outbuildings will be instigated immediately.
The lads are getting restless.
Nobody leaves until I say.
This ain't gonna die down in 3 days.
Yeah, well, maybe not 3 days, or maybe a week. Listen, it's just the eye of the storm right now. It's not what we expected, but we keep our nerve.
They're searching properties. We can't just sit here on our asses. The plan don't work.
So there's too many people. I said there was too many people.
It's too late to worry now.
What, too late? You were supposed to have planned for this. That's what you do.
I didn't think we'd nick that much, did I? It was a snatch. 1 million tops. Wasn't supposed to be the crime of the bleeding century.
Fine. But we don't wait till Sunday. We're leaving tomorrow.
Bruce, I thought this place was being dealt with after we'd gone.
It is. But if the coppers get you before then, they'll be all over it. Clean.
Right, chaps. Now don't do nothing stupid. Don't go flashing your cash about. And if the police come sniffing, keep it shut.
I know it's not what we planned. But out on that track, it was a thing of beauty. And don't you forget it. Proud to know you, fellas. Enjoy your bread. Be lucky. Trust me. Sweetheart.
What have you done?
Send Nick to stay with Ring. Pack some cases.
What?
I'm gonna stay somewhere else for a while. I've got a mate in Queensway. There's nothing to worry about.
No. Listen, this is our home. I can't just leave
You
it.
do as you're told! Please.
All this fuss should have died down by now. I mean, why ain't it died down?
There's another appeal for witnesses this morning.
If Phil did his job, we're all right.
Well, let's hope so.
Has the dustman been?
Everything's in hand.
Has he been or not?
It's taken care of. Were you there? Did you see it being done? I sent my best man.
Answer the question, Field.
I can't be sure.
Say that again? That farm has been sitting empty 4 days now.
I've been let down. There's this fella, Mark. I don't think he did it.
He killed you! Tell me, do you know what you've done to us? I'm gonna bloody kill you to us! All right.
The police are gonna come for me first. I'll fix the sale of the farm. And I swear, if I get pulled, I won't say anything. I won't even make a statement. I'll never drop any of you in it. Just please look after my wife.
Get him away from me. Get out of it.
Go, before your wife's a widow.
How thorough were you all before we left the farm?
What, I left a pair of pants and shoes. What? We was in a rush.
I might not have been wearing gloves all the time.
We didn't burn all the mail bags. That's why we paid Phil.
We made a plan. We had a plan. Why didn't you stick to the plan?
It all got a bit rushed. The plan changed.
Look, we go back to that farmhouse this afternoon, right? Burn it down ourselves before it gets found out. What?
Hell of a risk.
We ain't got no choice, Buster. We can't have the place being gone over.
Hanger Lane, 4 o'clock, right? We'll go together from there.
Yeah.
And now a summary of the headlines at 3 o'clock. Police this afternoon said they had found the hideout of the thieves who stole over £2 million from the post office night train. Officers are now examining Leatherslade Farm, 30 miles from the bridge where the robbery took place. A police spokesman said they are confident arrests would follow. The nuclear test ban treaty between Russia
and the living is easy. Fish are jumping.
We wait till dark. Head down to the farm, cop whoever's there. Burn the place down ourselves.
Did you not hear the news? It won't work, mate.
Of course it will. I've come this far, I ain't giving it up now.
There'll be more old Bill there than Hendon passing out ceremony.
What do you suggest?
I'm all out of plans.
Flying squad's taking it over. Tommy Butler. 8-man squad, specially assembled.
8 men? What does he need 8 men for? It was one job.
For God's sake. I mean, so many money. It ain't like we killed anyone.
We kicked the establishment up the arse, mate. The establishment didn't like it.
Separate ways, then?
No contact. Far apart and far away from now on. We nearly had it, boys. For a minute there, it was perfect. Be lucky.
And the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby.
Oh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? All on that day, will I run to the rock? Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me, Lord. All on that day, but the rock cried out. I can't hide you, the rock cried out. I can't hide you, the rock cried out. I ain't gonna hide you down. All on that day, I said, rock, what's the matter with you, rock? Don't you see I need you, rock? Lord, 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 all on that day, so I ran to the river. It was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding all on that day.
The hunt to make the gang pay for their crime and the great train robbery, A Copper's Tale, tomorrow date. There's taste of that to come. BBC One is having a mammy Christmas with Mrs. Brown's Boys in a moment.
Don't you see me praying? Don't you see me down here praying?
This is not just a robbery. This is an attack on the very cornerstone of England.
We need this fixed, Tom, very fast.
We're 5 days behind, and we haven't even started.
The flying squad, DCS Butler here, runs this case.
This will come down to information on the street.
First-class job mandatory. There's at least 2 farms. Cowards with codgers.
You fighters are flipping life out of me.
I'll have every last one of this gang if it kills me.
This is the biggest crime this country's ever seen.
I'm not running this for public opinion or the press.
Well, you're feeling sorry for yourselves. They're not spending the money they nick. They're living better than you.
Where is he, Frank?